Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Bianca, which a lot of people should be new because this is my second video and I'm excited. So if you haven't checked out my first video, go ahead and pause this video, go look at it. It's like a vlog, like a little introduction, introducing myself, who I am, a little bit about me, and yeah. So after you go watch that, you can come back to this because I will be giving college tips, as you can see from the title, to incoming freshmen as well as transfer students, because community colleges are 10 times different from universities. So if you need to hear these tips, or if you're just interested to know what I have to say, stay tuned. So my tip number one: do not let freedom get to you. I've seen too many people let the no parents rule, the nobody watching over me rule, the, I'm grown, I do what I please, I'm out of my parents' house. I've seen too many people let that get to them, and that will mess you up from day one. Like, don't let freedom get to you. Just because you don't live with your parents anymore, or you don't have anybody supervising you, or telling you when to come home, or whatever the case is, does not mean you should just go wild, because that's dead. Let's just say that there, that's dead. Like, when I first came to college, that was not me, because one, I'm not friendly, so I stayed in my room most of the time. When it was like parties and stuff, I was home talking to my man, like on the phone with him. I just would go to class, come back to my room, talk to my man. I wasn't talking to my man, I was just chilling. Like, I was not friendly, so I didn't go out of my way to meet anybody, so I never really went out that much. Like, people say I came in summer 15 to college, and people say that was like the most lit year ever, and it sucks because I was there but I wasn't there because I was always in my room. But that's tip number two: don't be antisocial. College is a perfect place to meet friends. I met plenty of good friends in college, and I'm kind of mad at myself that I took that first semester and kept to myself, because I could have enjoyed myself way more. I could have, my first year of college could have been 10 times better. My first semester of college could have been 10 times better, because I could have experienced and just, made friends with other people that I didn't make friends with, but that were on my floor, and like everybody else on the floor, like that was on our floor, is all friends, but I'm not really friends with most of them because I kept to myself. So yeah, don't be like me, don't be antisocial, because you come to college to learn as well as have fun. So make sure you talking to the people that you need to talk to. Like, just make friends. Don't be like me. That's another tip. Be friendly, but not too friendly. So tip number three: don't be naive. And y'all know what I mean. Like, don't be naive. Like, these little boys that's like, oh yeah, I'm a senior and you a freshman, but before you, I ain't know what I was doing with my life, and you my only one, and I want to make it work, and don't be naive, please, because these little boys gonna scoop you up in a little net with everybody else in it. Not everybody else, but every other girl that's in that net, and he gonna drag you along like you ain't, but you are. So don't do it. Don't be naive. Don't surround yourself with the wrong people either, because nobody, this, like, I guess this goes back into not like being too friendly, because nobody's gonna want somebody in their organization, who's been over here, been over there, been around the corner, been down the street. Nobody's gonna want that. So be careful with that, ladies. Men, I ain't even gonna get on men. So I'm on to the next tip. Don't really remember what tip this is. This might be tip number 4, but make sure you study. Make sure you study. college is nothing like high school. You can't go in class and copy down the homework minutes before the teacher collect it. You can't. I might take that one back. Well, not the one that I just said, but what I was about to say, I'm gonna just keep it to myself because you probably can't do that. Just, you know, like you can't cram the night before and expect an A on the test. Well, some classes you can, but I am an animal biology major. I had to make sure I said that right, and I cannot do that. I cannot cram the night before and expect an A on my test. I will expect an F on my test and I would get kicked out of my program. So you really have to study. Like, you have to be on top of your stuff, because let me tell y'all how they set me up. My first semester of college was so freaking easy. Summer 15, it was so easy. I ended my semester with like a 3.49 GPA or a 3.5 something GPA. Like, it was the easiest. I thought college was gonna be a breeze. Like, it was just like high school. Then I got to my fall classes. Not only was I playing around, but I thought I was grown and I could get a job and I could work and I could do this and I could do homework and I have time for this and I have time for that and I have time for that and I have time for this. And my GPA dropped tremendously to like a 2.7 something. And I'm still working to bring it back up. And it's hard because your GPA can drop like that. And it's so hard to get it back up. And honestly, I wish there was somebody who could tell me, like, be careful, like, watch your GPA and to study, because that's my biggest regret coming to college, like, messing up my first semester. Well, it was my second semester. Messing up my second semester was literally my biggest mistake when I came to college. So I just want to be that person to be out there and be like, bruh, pay attention. Don't be like me, because I'm still working to get my GPA up, and it's so hard. Y'all don't understand how hard it is. So make sure you're studying. Like, you can chill sometimes, but just remember what you came to college for. Which brings me to my next tip. Make sure you get involved. I made a lot of mistakes, y'all. Like, you know, my first year, I didn't get involved. I didn't start getting involved until my sophomore year. So that whole first year, I wasn't doing anything. I was just in my room hanging out with a couple of friends that I did have, and that was it. I also regret doing that because now that I am involved, I've met a whole lot of great people, and I know if I would have gotten involved a whole year earlier, I would have met even more great people. So make sure you get involved. You know, you have to talk to people, you have to meet people, like, you have to be friendly. And when I came to college, I was not friendly. I stayed to myself. So that was like a big change. Like, and you also have to be ready for change. Don't think you're gonna come to college and stay the same, because you really not. And don't be afraid to change, y'all. Like, you're growing up, you're gonna make mistakes and you're gonna learn some things. You're gonna find things out about yourself that you didn't even know. Like, you're gonna find interest in stuff that you probably would have never even thought about being interested in a couple years ago while you were in high school. And that's just a part of life. That's a part of growing. That's a part of college. So just be open to change and know you're not gonna stay the same. And if your friends back home, your people back home, they're like, oh, you changing, oh, you this, oh, you that, like, you gotta either sit down and explain to them that, yeah, you gonna change, or you probably don't need to be friends with them. Because I have friends that came to me and was like, wow, Bianca, like, I would have never seen you doing this, like, a couple years ago when we was in high school. But they realized that, like, college changes you. Even, like, what they're doing is changing them too. So I have friends that understand it. And even though I don't always get to talk to my friends back home a lot, like, I know that they understand that I'm in college. And, like, for my friends that aren't in college and like are going down a different path in life, like, they understand that this is just what happens. So shout out to y'all. I love y'all. This kind of goes back with, like, meeting people and being friendly and stuff. Make sure y'all network, because after college, it's not really what you know, it's who you know. And I hear that saying all the time, but now like I know people who graduated and they're like, oh yeah, that saying is true. Like it really is who you know for the most part. So, make sure you network. You might run into the next president at school. You never know. Make sure my flat iron wasn't burning my table. And this is last but not least. I probably already like mentioned this before, but have fun. Make sure you have fun. Like, make sure you have fun. Because college isn't all about work. Like, college is also about fun. So, my advisor always told me, like, if you do well in your schoolwork, go reward yourself. So, if you get an A on that test that you've been studying for, go to that party that's coming up. If you get a B in the class that you was doing not too well in, go take $50 and like splurge. Don't take $50 and splurge because you need that money, but you know what I mean. Like just go buy yourself something, get your nails done, get my nails done. But yeah, like have fun, enjoy yourself. Don't stay cooped up in your room. Don't stay to yourself because you will regret it. And I hear people tell me all the time, oh, I wish I missed college. I wish I did this. I wish I did that. And you don't want that to be you. So yeah, just make the most of college experience. And if you are coming into college, good luck. Like I wish you guys nothing but the best. It's gonna be fun. Your years are gonna go by so fast. You're probably gonna miss it. I'm probably gonna miss it when I leave. And just you're gonna prosper because I'm gonna prosper this semester, and I'm gonna get my GPA up because I'm still working on that because I messed up my first year. So if y'all don't be me and y'all don't mess up, if y'all mess up, I'm coming after y'all, all y'all. But yeah, y'all let me know what school y'all going to, what school y'all apply to, what school y'all want to go to. Like, let me know down below. I go to USF. Go Bulls. Bulls country. But yeah, y'all, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I gave you guys good tips. Make sure you LCS like, comment, and subscribe. And also, while you're commenting what college y'all go to, are going to, want to go to, comment what y'all want to see next, because I have so much advice up here for y'all. Like, what y'all need more advice? Like, y'all need relationship advice? Because I got y'all. I've been in my relationship for 3 years. Like, I got y'all. Y'all need that, just let me know. Like, let me know what y'all want to see. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Bye.